G'day guys and welcome back to Gans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So SBR again today and we're taking on that movie heroes category. So as you can see, got a really solid team in here. We are going with the Tech Gohan friend lead rather than the AGL Gogeta. So we are giving up a bit of a boost there, but let's jump right on in and let's see how we go. So with here we got Tours and his crew up first. So let's see what we got in terms of not our greatest not our greatest in terms of rotations here. Probably not how I would have liked to have set it up. What I'm going to do is leave Turles alive. That is because of might go for Ballsack guy first. That is because while Turles is alive, we do have God Goku's damage reduction in play. So what you do, well, great technique if you do have him, is to leave only Turles alive. Oh wow, that was quite a lot of damage. And then take out all the minions, and he's going to be able to keep that damage reduction active the whole time. So just a little extra technique there for you guys. Wow, that is a lot of damage to be taking. Unfortunately, we're firing off additionals, and that is doing exactly what we don't want to do, which is wiping out old Turles. So what are we down to? 80k health. So running very low here. Good thing we did get rid of Ballsack head guy because we would have been taking a type disadvantage hit here on Gogeta. Thankfully was just that. So we do have really good damage reduction here now. So we're going to collect those. We'll go after you. Unfortunately, we are going to have to use a second item here. We did just get blasted, which is a pain. But anyway, what can you do? I do want to. This is hard. I shouldn't have sent that first attack there. We'll just go for him, and we'll let Gogeta do whatever he wants to do. That might end up being taking out Turles, but after God Goku is off rotation, it doesn't really matter who's realistically who is alive, because we only need Turles alive to attack him. And as you just saw, we do have the extra defense, and we do. So we've got double items up in the moment. So that's it's a bit cheating, I guess, in terms of talking about that damage. But his damage reduction is outrageous, that God Goku. So let's see how we go here. This will certainly wipe out this Fizz enemy. I don't know, can't remember his name. But so we could go close to taking out Turles if we'd gotten an extra super. Didn't get either dodge. But anyways, what can you do? We'll see how that goes, taking out Turles. Send you after you. And we'll just go back like that. That'll be a really solid attack. All these guys are full link level 10 on this rotation. Would like to get off an additional here for Goku because we didn't get many of those Fizz Key Spheres. So, yep, getting that second stack is going to be very handy because we are going to be taking a type disadvantage hit here. Yeah, still 60k. You do really need to get a number of Key Spheres to these guys, otherwise they can be very, very squishy. Did I target this to the Fizz enemy? STR enemy I had meant I had, so that works out nicely. We'll leave God Goku on rotation. He is really good for his Key Sphere changing, or his Rainbow Orb changing, whatever you wish to call it. But we'll finish off this here with the Team Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, whatever you want to call him. Unfortunately, didn't get lucky enough to pull a copy of my own. His KO screen is fire. I did throw quite maybe 300, 350 stones at it, but I didn't pull anything. So I had recorded it, but just elected not to post it because it was pretty much rubbish. So we got we do have an AGL enemy here, so we'll take that. Gets that full heal off for us. Might just activate a Ghost Usher. We're not going to be short on items here at any stage anyway, so we'll do that. And then maybe we'll see if we can, because we've got no type advantage, we may as well continue after that int enemy and see if the Gogeta can finish him off. As you can see, if you are able to get a large volume of Key Spheres to this Vegeta or the Goku, they are able to put up really solid offensive and defensive numbers. So definitely something to keep in mind if you do have those guys. And their heal is amazing, so we're definitely going to get the finish here. But it can really save you from using an item, as you just saw with the Vegeta. We did get back up to full health, so we certainly didn't have to use an item. I just chose to because I guess depending on the RNG, those guys can be quite squishy, so it can be pretty dangerous just leaving them as is. So I'm just going to pop an Icarus. We'll be going into the final battle with a boatload of items, so we'll just go. That's going to give us, what's that give us? That's going to give us the most, so we'll take that. Who was I targeting? I was targeting Slug, so may as well continue with that, see if we can wipe him out. I reckon God Goku should go very close to wiping out that AGL bloke, so probably should have had God Goku in the first slot actually, because of his damage reduction, having a movie boss enemy. I could have definitely showcased that, and this is a type disadvantage super attack we just took there, so certainly not the best case scenario. That so there's just a simple mistake that we can make by not paying attention. God Goku, had he been in that first slot, we would have taken literally no damage. But anyway, there's not much we can do about that now. Hopefully we get some nice orb changing next rotation. We can just get a heal off with the Goku and Vegeta. So that we did get that really nice orb changing. So watch this, we're at 75k pretty much, if we're going to say pretty much. And yeah, so we got looked like just over 100k there, 112k. We'll do the exact same thing there, back up to 220, and then with the final one we'll take that. I am banking that we finish Slug here, so that was the reasoning behind not changing who the AGL Gogeta was attacking, and I think I was correct that Goku just finished. Oh no, Vegeta was required to do an insy bit of damage, but we'll get that finish here, and yeah, we'll be next rotation we'll get to fly through that, because yeah, oh, had we got an additional there, we actually would have finished that off, which is pretty crazy. Movie Heroes is a really solid team. You can put together a lot of different teams actually. It's quite a versatile roster. We'll do that. Then we'll collect those. He's going to get evaporated, and that sets up our Dokkan attack for next battle. That was a bit more damage than I was expecting to take, but yeah, next rotation we are going to cause quite a bit of havoc with that Dokkan attack. So I can imagine we're definitely going to get it off, because we do have the 2 orb changes here. So we'll see how. So definitely more tech Key Spheres here. So we'll collect up. So what's that? That gives us 4 versus, yeah, that gives us way more. Then we'll obviously take type advantage there. We're getting off. We're going to have a heal off anyway, but I'll just take the Ghost Usher. We'll go after AGL, and let's see what type of damage output we get here. That probably wasn't as many Key Spheres as I would have liked. Ideally, I would have had, wow, I can't believe I just missed those 2. But ideally, I would have had one of the LRs on rotation for the Dokkan attack, especially that Tech Gohan, he would put out some outrageous numbers. I'd expect that he'd probably one-shot most of the enemy. Yeah, 1.62 is not a great deal. It's a bit disappointing, but clearly it must have wiped out a few people, because we just got the finish there as well. So let's have a look and see who else is left. Yeah, right, that's nothing too crazy for us, so we'll take the type advantage there. Is there a good way to go about this? Guess if we take, make sure I target him first, would be crazy not to. And if we go like that, and Gohan is not going to get any real nuking for me, which is a bit annoying. We'll chuck him on there. We are getting off that 12 key, so he will raise his defense, but I guess you've probably got him more in here for his offensive firepower, which is absolutely huge. But let's see, so 3.4 million here. Let's see how we go getting the finish. We didn't get it there, but thankfully we got that additional 45k from Bojack's. Actually more than I thought. Those third year fusions are still really, really good for all these SBR stages. Combine them with an item, and yeah, you're not going to take a great deal of damage, but still 40k there as well. So, oh, how's that for a bit of orb changing? Look at this, we've got Tech Key Spheres, Viz Key Spheres, you name it, we've got it at this stage. We've pretty much gotten off a full heal there. And just for the sake of it, we'll pop off a Princess Snake. But I can't imagine we would have been taking a crazy amount of damage anyway. But as I always say, when you're in the third battle, you don't want to be dying just from an unwillingness to pop an item. So we're about to get the finish here, and that'll be Movie Heroes done and dusted. So hopefully you guys have a lot of these units able to replicate a similar team. Works very well together, especially when you've got a number of orb changes in there. So definitely my advice is throw in some LRs, get that orb changing in there, and you're going to be good to go. So hopefully you guys found the video useful. Let me know if you did, what sort of teams you ran to get that done, and let me know if there's any other run-throughs you'd like to see posted. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next time.